the 10th day of Stitchmas. Now I've got you in a different part of the house again today. This is where I get ready in the morning. So yeah, I've had I'm calling this a cheat day today. Gosh, I need to blow my nose. Hang on, excuse me. Yes, I'm calling it cheat day because today I was supposed to be going to band practice, but my husband had to drop out because he's had to work today. So I kind of left it, or shall I go, shan't I? And we were originally meant to be going to a birthday party, which is quite far from here this evening. We were kind of invited by our parents-in-laws from an extended family, which we did originally say we were going to go to, but because of my husband working and a number of other reasons, yeah, we've decided not to go. He's going to be back a bit too late, I think, and our son would have to drop us, and it's a long way for him to go. So yeah, we just decided it was the right thing. So yes, this is cheat day, so I could have these extra things to do. And obviously if I went out tonight, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. So this weekend I'm going to have loads more time. So this morning I've had a shower, I've started getting ready, I've put some makeup on, I've got to dry my hair, but I'm just having a little hot chocolate, and I've got my biscuits here. I filled up the advent calendars. Now, weren't we lucky with the chicken last night, finding that, you know, there was a chicken out? Or you're not going to believe what happened this morning. My husband actually let the chickens out this morning, and he came in with a chicken in his hands, a black chicken, a black silky, going, Claire, you're not going to believe it. I've just found her outside. She's been out all night and she looked all frosty. She's black and she looked like, you know, all frosty. And I felt awful because obviously last night when I went out, because I realised my son hadn't shut them in because he'd fell asleep, but it was really dark out there. There was no light. And I only found that grey chicken because she was clucking around me, and she's grey, so I could see her. But the other chicken is totally black. And I did not know there was another one out there. She must have been hiding somewhere. Anyway, we brought her in. We've had some chicken cuddles in the house this morning, which was lovely. I called my son, I said, you might want to come in. So we've all had a little cuddle with a chicken, and we thawed her out, and then we've took her back outside with the others. But aren't we lucky that, you know, a fox didn't come last night and find her? Now, I do know chickens do live in the wild. There are chickens that live in the wild, and they roost up in trees, and they're fine and things. But yeah, you know, you do worry, don't you, when they're your pets and they're used to sleeping in a chicken coop every night. So yeah, I can't believe it's happened. So, but anyway, and we had a terrible time with dinner. Do you know, we waited for my husband to get back. He suggested we have fish and chips from the chip shop, and we thought, oh, this is a wonderful idea. And he said, look, we'll order in because it's so cold and everything. And we waited over an hour for the food. The food finally arrived, and basically our youngest son's pie wasn't there. So yeah, we were a bit gutted. Luckily, I'd fed my middle son anyway earlier, and I had offered to feed my youngest, but he made a decision to wait to eat with us. And then this happened. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I'll show you my mince pie, because I was showing you my mince pie last night. Now, what happened is, you know, I was telling you I had to knit into front in each stitch, apart from the first and the last, into the front, into the back, and in the front again. So you were increasing every stitch from 1 to 3. Well, the next row I think was either a knit, it was a knit row, and then the row after you had to basically knit 3 together to decrease them all, which that was actually harder knitting 3 together than it was doing the knitting into the front to the back and the front again, because it was, you had to like try and get your needle in. But it looks absolutely fabulous. It's well worth the result of doing it, and I can't wait to show you. But yeah, I'm going to come back later when I come back to do the advent calendars. Yeah, I'll show you how it's looking and things. And yeah, so at the moment I'm going to enjoy my hot chocolate on my cheat day and my biscuits. I'm going to dry my hair and things and get ready. And this afternoon, I think I might get the Christmas tree out of the box box and at least put the lights on. I don't know if I'll have done all the decorating, but I'm definitely going to make a start because I'm going to have to go. I've got my knitted balls over here, so I think I'm going to put my knitted balls on there. I must admit, they're on my star in my bedroom at the moment, and I'm really going to miss them if I move them. So I must admit, I'm tempted to keep them here. I don't know, but I'm going to go up in the loft and have a look at my old decorations. I won't have to if I don't want to put anything shop bought on, because I've made so many. I said this last year. I've made so many decorations, and I've got more than enough really to decorate a tree. So yeah, well, I'll have to sort of cherry pick what I want to put on there. So anyway, I'll come back to you later. I'm just going to have a little bit of a moment to myself with my drink and my biscuits and drying my hair. It might be that I'll probably do in lunch then, so I'll probably come back this afternoon to do all that. But yes, but thank you for joining me so far, and I'll see you later on this afternoon. Bye. Welcome to Advent Calendar time. Now, I know I called this cheat day, but it certainly hasn't felt like a cheat day. Obviously, I've got everybody at home and my son's girlfriend. Apart from my husband, he's out at work. But yes, it's been so busy, and I've been emptying out the smallest bedroom because my husband is going to paint it, because our youngest son is going to be moving into it when the extension is getting done. And it's been such a big job, so I've got things all on the landing that I need to try and squeeze in places, back in my craft room and various other places. So yeah, it's been quite stressful. But no Christmas tree as of yet. But the day is young. It's just after 2:30, so yes, the day is young, there's still time, but I've been itching to do these advent calendars. Now, if that's all gone well and good, you've just seen me yank this off the peg. I don't normally yank them off, but I was filming and trying to pull this off at the same time, so I just had to pull it off, and luckily it all went to plan. So this is my backstitch calendar. I'm going to open this one first. Something long. Oh! It's a seam ripper or a quick unpick. Now, I have had one of these in my prim calendar. Do you remember I had the one with the ergonomic handle? But yes, I've got another one. Now, you will find with these, some are better quality than others. I have had that. I've had some that are very blunt. Some are easier to hold than others. So yeah, it's good to have a few so you can try a few out, but I'll never complain about having another because I can never seem to find one when I want one anyway. Actually, I found a case that I made, a sewing case that it opens out like a concertina, and that's got loads of my items in it, and that had been in that little bedroom. So that now is back in my craft room. So hopefully I can find a few more things now. So next, I think I'm going to go to my homemade calendar, the ideas one, but I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. I've got my festive glass from Waitrose with me today. So day 10, and it's right in the middle, and I really like the washi tape on this one. It's got like, they look like sweets that are a bit like candy cane kind of colours. Oh, this is a good one, and very easy for most people to do actually. There it is, can you read it? Donate food to a food bank. Now you can do this in most supermarkets. There's normally like a metal basket at the end of the aisles where you can put things in. Same with pet shops and things. So that's another lovely idea, isn't it? So that's something I will plan to do in this festive period. Now, should we go to Barbie next? Excuse me, I need to wipe my nose. Right, Barbie. Now, I really don't know what I'm going to get today, because that kind of threw me out, getting ski boots, and then we went back to vet. But I don't think there's anything else, and not unless they're going to give her a pair of trousers. I must admit I've been neglecting my Instagram accounts and things while I've been doing this Stitchmas. I've been sharing my videos onto my Facebook craft page, but yeah, I have not been doing much Instagram at all. But I did post something. I had an email from the Hogwarts, the Harry Potter fan club, and I've made an avatar before that looks like me dressed in all Hogwarts things, but you could do a festive version. So I've put myself in my little animation, a festive Hogwarts jumper and things, and put a winter scene behind me. So I've posted that on my Instagram, and I've done it so it's gone on both of my accounts, my Claire Who Makes Things and my The Doll Diaries by Claire. And I posted, do you know, if you watched my video yesterday, you'll have seen a couple of snippets of my Nutcracker Barbies. I've actually posted those videos, those individual videos, because there were two separate ones, onto my Doll Diary Instagram. And what's really nice, I've been able to put Nutcracker music behind them, which I couldn't do on my YouTube. I just had to play anything, some unlicensed music I've got access to, but things are different on Instagram. So yeah, it was quite effective having the correct music. Can you see it? I can't. I'm spotting 11. Oh, here, 10. And it is near the skier, so let's see. Oh, it's something in a bag, and it's pink. It looks like fabric, doesn't it? So I'll get it out. So what Barbie's getting today. Oh, Barbie's got a dress. Oh, very nice. Wonder what this is. I'll show you. See the baker? She's got a dress on, look. It's obviously that. I'll try and have a look at the print. It's basically bows that are at black and white stripe, and there's like a flower print on there, and there's the Barbie logo written in black. That's lovely. Shall we put it on Barbie? Those will go quite well with the pink shoes, actually. Maybe she's supposed to wear those shoes with the bakery outfit as well. I might take the leotard off, actually, to put this dress on. Oh, I might have to cut a bit out because of doll nudity. I can have issues. I do put these, even those, though there's nothing harmful for children in my videos. I put that they're not suitable for children because, yeah, it can be really difficult when you're posting things. But I do think she could do with a heel, really, with this dress, but it's very nice. Oh, Barbie, can I have the pattern? I'd like to make a matching one. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, so it's a really lovely dress, actually. It's quite nice with these, arms. You can kind of give her a bit of attitude, like that look. So I'm going to leave Barbie out, actually. She's surviving another day. My husband hasn't said anything about Barbie sitting there as of yet, anyway. So is that everything? No, we've got Prim. Has my camera dropped down? Is that a bit straighter? You still can't see the top of my head, can you? Well, you don't really need to see the top of my head, as long as I suppose my eyes don't go out of shot. Right, what do you think, orange or pink? I've got no idea because I haven't looked. I'm on the orange side at the moment. I can't see on the orange. So let's try pink. Here, right in the corner. Now I have had one of these in one of the calendars already, and again, you can never have enough. We have a tape measure, which are always very useful to have, especially it's when you're dressmaking. That's when you need it the most, because you always have to measure yourself before you make clothes. Now, obviously, if you've made an item before in a certain size, and then you've still got it and you try it on and you think, yeah, this fits me, you probably can get away with not measuring yourself and just using the same pattern pieces. But yeah, usually if you're making something new, It's always worth measuring yourself with dressmaking. So that is the advent calendar. Look, I'm going to raise this arm up a little bit because it's just so strange. Is that a bit better, do you think? A little bit, isn't it? Yeah, that it was feeling weird. I felt like I was like hunching down to speak to you. Well, in yesterday's video, I was showing you that I was knitting my own Christmas friend. Now this came with toy filling, which I didn't realise when I was doing this yesterday, and I was using my own toy filling, but I've since taken all the toy filling out. I've popped the pattern back in and the yarn, but I want to show you how I got on. Ta-da! I also wanted to surprise you. I actually finished him. He's lovely. Oh, he or she. But oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I'm so chuffed with it. Now, what you do is you knit the base. Do that circle I showed you? You knit a base. Then you literally knit the sides. It's all flat knitting. Then you end up, you do that thing. Do you remember I was showing you? That's where it does the crust. I don't know if that shows up really well on camera, but basically where you do all those increases and then decreases, that's what gives you that crust edge of the mince pie. And then basically you don't make it up because you have to put the face and things on. So then you knit a star. That was really fun to knit. You got your thinking cap on, and then you attached the star to the mince pie. This is before you stuff it. Put the safety eyes in, embroider a little mouth, and then you stuff it, and then you have to sew this base on, and you do a kind of, is it a kitten stitch? I don't know. You try and make it look like it's knitted in. So what do you know when you do a Swiss darning where you do knitting on top of knitting, and you go through the bottom of a V, and then you go sideways through a V above, and then back down where you came from. Basically that is what you're doing all the way around on this to kind of get a bit of a, to make it kind of seamless, but it does give it a bit of an indent. But I think that is meant to be flat there. I think that's what you're meant to do. It's meant to be like you fold it at that point to make it that kind of shape. That's what I think you do. But I suppose you can have it sticking out so it's a bit raised, but it's lovely, isn't it? So what I haven't photographed this mince pie at the moment, but I will photograph it, and if I've managed to photograph it before I've edited this, I'll put it up on screen. If not, maybe I'll include it in one of my other Stitchmases. But yeah, but it's really lovely, isn't it? I'm so happy with the mince pie. So but I've got some more to knit, haven't I? So those will be coming. So yeah, I don't know if that's the next thing I'm going to cast on, or I'm going to cast on something else. I don't know yet, so I'm not going to say anything. So yeah, so I'm going to clear up doing this now, and what I might do is I might get those things back into my craft room that I've said that are on the landing, and when I've done that, I might start getting the Christmas tree out. So what I'll do, I'll set up the camera and maybe put a time lapse on, or maybe I'll just do it real time and just like cut bits out and show you how it's getting on and things. So anyway, so thank you so much for joining me so far, and I'll see you in the next bit. Welcome back. I am going to tackle the Christmas tree. Now, I haven't got any decorations down from the loft at the moment. It's just going to be a case of getting the tree out of the box and putting some lights on it. And I've got my radio in here. I don't think you've ever seen this before. This is my Emma Bridgewater radio. I bought it so I could take it around the house while I'm doing housework. but my husband loves it, so it stays in the kitchen. He puts it on every morning when he gets up and has his breakfast. So I don't know what channel it's going to be on when I turn it on, but I'm going to make sure I put some Christmas music on. Obviously I won't be able to play that on YouTube because of copyright reasons, and I thought I'd show you what's popped through the post. Now I was in two minds whether to do the tree or to open this, but you know that tape I was waiting for to finish my project bag? They've sent me another one, so that's great. So I've got two lots of it now, and I've had something here and I can guess what it is. It's going to be So Hayley Jane. Let me just rip into it, just double check. Da-da, it is. But I think we're doing the Christmas tree. This video might be a little bit too long, so maybe if I do unbox it tonight and record it, I might not include it in today's video. I might put it in tomorrow's video, so I hope you don't mind if that's the case. But yeah, I'll just see how it goes. I might be popping out in a moment to get a Cala gas heater with my husband, if we can get one, you know, to try and get some heat in the house and things, because yeah, it's been really expensive how much money my husband has spent on electricity, and we don't understand what's happening. Is it just the price hike? We don't know, because we pay on a meter, so we kind of can keep an eye on it. So anyway, I'm going to crack on. As much as I want to open this, but I'm going to start tackling this tree. And what I'll probably do, I'll put you on a time lapse, and then maybe I'll come back to you. I don't know. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from